everyone. Hello Queen Bees. Welcome to my channel. My name is Queenie. You can call me Queen if you're new to my channel. Hi, hello, how are you? I hope you can stay longer and subscribe to my channel. And hey, if you're coming back here in my channel, thanks Queen Bee. Welcome back. Alright, today's video guys, we are going to talk about, of course, another special perfume review. And today we are going to talk about one of the beloved fragrance or variants in Diptyque Perfume House, and that's none other than Diptyque Philosykos. So I'm not sure how do you pronounce it. Is it Philosykos or is it Philosykos? But today we are going to talk about that. I do have here a decant of Diptyque Philosykos, and this is like a 1 or 2 ml that I bought online with my trusted seller, of course. So yes, I have already mentioned this a couple of times here in my channel. If you are not sure about the fragrance, if you're just trying to test perfumes, test fragrances that are best suited for you, that you're just trying to, you know, decide what's the best fragrance that fits in the kind of body chemistry that you have, buying decants are perfect for that. Okay, trial and error. Okay, without really buying the full bottles, the expensive full bottles. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the notes. I do have here our book of notes. All right, so yes, according to the brand, Diptyque Philosykos means friend of the fig tree in Greek. A tree whose leaves and a few branches brought back in a memory box was the source of the inspiration. Okay, so let's talk about the notes. Let's go to the top notes. For the top notes, we have fig. Oh, okay, there's only one top note, and that's fig. Fig is green, lactonic, and fruity. The middle notes, we have fig leaf. It's green and bitter. And the base note, we have fig tree. Green, powdery, silky note, and milky. Okay, so those are the notes, you guys. As you can see, those are just one note, and that is the fig. Okay, so well, you don't really have to guess, you don't really have to wonder what this fragrance would smell like, because based on the notes, you're just seeing one note there. It should smell like a fig or a fig tree, right? So let's find that out. Let's go to the initial spray and the dry down. For the dry down, guys, I have already sprayed it in my arm over here a couple of minutes ago, and for the initial spray, let's go ahead and spray. I do have here our piece of paper and our decant of Philosykos. Alright, that's enough coverage for the initial spray in the piece of paper. And I'm going to spray it here in my arm as well. In my hand, I mean. Alright, so yes. I can already smell the projection in the air right now. And automatically, I can already smell a fig tree. And that's the end of the video. Bye! Just kidding. But what can you say? It's just a fig tree. It's just the scent of this fragrance. It's a fig. The initial spray is like the fig tree. Okay? It's not the wood. It's not the cut wood. It's not the fresh cut wood. But it's the whole tree in it. There's the soil. There's the branch. There are the leaves. And there's the main tree and the fruit as well. It's the whole tree. Okay, that's what you can smell in the initial spray. It felt like you are standing close to the tree. It felt like you were under the tree. It smells like that. You can smell the leaves of the tree. You can smell that bark of the tree. That's what I can actually smell right now in the projection. And in the piece of paper, this one is really it. This is really the tree. It's not a perfume that you are smelling right now, but it's the actual thing. It's the actual fig tree, okay? This is really woody. No, I can't say it's woody. I've been thinking about it, okay? Because woody is, you know, the woody scent. There is waxy, there is that creamy, ambery scent of a tree. But right now, this is really the tree. The leaves, the bark of the tree, that sour scent of the leaves, the green foliage of the fig leaves. When you are rubbing the fig leaves in between your hands like that, that's what can you really smell in this fragrance, you guys. If you are looking for something that really represents the real thing, this is really it. Okay, this is straightforward, into your face. I am a fig tree. I'm not a perfume, I'm a fig tree. Okay, it felt like that. And the dry down here in my arm, I can now smell that milkiness, that a little bit of fruity aspect of the fig, but there is still that tree, there is still that bark of the tree, there is still that sourness, that sharp scent of green leaves, branches, fresh actual tree. There is that lactonic, that creamy, milky scent, but it is overpowered by the treeness. I wouldn't say the woodiness of the perfume, but more like the treeness of the perfume. It's really the tree, okay? For the demographic, this is going to be on the mature side of demographic because it smells like a tree. This one is actually like an aesthetic thing for me. Yeah, it will be on the much mature demographic, but it is more like a mood aesthetic kind of fragrance. If you want to smell nature, or if you want to remember something from your childhood, if you want to remember a memory, that day or that time, that moment, this is the perfume for that. But this one is not really something that people would wear, like an everyday kind of fragrance. But of course, that's just me. I'm not going to wear this as an everyday kind of fragrance for the occasion. It would be more like an occasional kind of fragrance. Just like what I mentioned in the demographic, it's going to be like a mood fragrance, an aesthetic vibe kind of fragrance. If I want to smell like a tree, a fig tree that day, then yes, I am going to definitely wear Diptyque Philosykos. This is, by the way, an EDT, you guys. Okay, this is eau de toilette. This is not the EDP. The EDP would be the much stronger version of this one. This one is just the EDT. Okay, the lighter version of the EDP. So yes, for the occasion, this is more like an occasional kind of fragrance. And for the weather, here in the Philippines, we only have two weathers here. We have sunny days and the rainy days. And of course, you can definitely wear this as an all year round kind of fragrance. But for me, it's going to be occasional in the summer if I'm going to have camping, right? If you want to camouflage among the trees, if you don't want the wild bears to find you, then you might want to smell like a tree. So this is going to be the perfume for that. Or that day, if you want to feel, I want to feel like an aesthetic tree kind of day to day, so this is going to be the fragrance for that. If you love the scent of the Diptyque Philosykos and you want to smell like a fig tree every day, then of course you have the freedom to wear it on an everyday kind of basis. Okay, the longevity of this one is fair for me. It's actually fair enough. It lasted 6 hours on my skin, but on the 6 hour it doesn't really project anymore. 2 resprays is enough to have the projection back again. The sillage and projection is average. It's just okay. It's so. Earlier when I sprayed it, it took like few seconds for the fragrance to really project in the air. The projection can travel up to 2 to 3 feet away from you. So my husband is right here and I can actually hear him sniffing. He was able to smell the perfume from 2 to 3 feet apart from me. And for the sillage, right now I can actually smell the sillage of the fragrance. There is still that bubble of fragrance in here right now. It has been like 16 minutes upon spraying the fragrance. The raw footage right now is already 16 minutes and I can still smell this bubble of fragrance that is here in this area. So yes, the sillage, there is that sillage and there is also that projection. And for the overall scent category of Diptyque Philosykos is going to be a fig tree. Okay, it's going to be an aesthetic vibe, a mood kind of fragrance. Alright, so yes, you guys, that has been the video. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Click the notification bell button so that you will be notified for my next upload. And please don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to see you on my next video. Bye!